In this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly and efficiently remove sand from an aquarium so that your aquarium goes from looking like this to looking like this. And I'll give you a big hint up front. You don't want to try to use a Python water exchanger to remove the sand. Here are the 3 keys to removing the sand efficiently. First, and most importantly, you need to use a large diameter hose, at least 1 inch. Second, you do not want to remove the water from the tank before you get started. And third, you want to place the bucket strategically, hopefully outside, so you can dump the sand and the water directly without having to drag it through your house. Let's talk briefly about why using the larger diameter 1-inch hose is so important. If you choose to use a Python, it's typically going to have a diameter of about 5/8 of an inch. That means the cross-section area of that hose is going to be about 0.3 square inches. But if you go with my advice and use a larger diameter hose, like a 1-inch hose, you can see that the cross-section area is 0.8 square inches. That means that the area of the larger hose is more than 2.5 times the area of the Python. That means you're going to be able to carry water and sand out of your aquarium at almost 3 times the rate as you would with a Python. But there's also another important reason to use the larger diameter hose. If you choose to use a smaller diameter hose, you're going to find that the sand is going to frequently jam up inside the Python and block the water from going at all. And then you're going to have to spend some time removing the sand blockage and restarting the siphon. In comparison to this, the larger diameter hose blocks far less frequently, and when it does, you can just give it a quick shake like this, and then the siphon will get started once again automatically. In this video, I mentioned all the advantages of using the larger diameter 1-inch hose, but there are a couple of disadvantages as well. First, it's a little bit more rigid, and so it's going to be hard to bend and work with compared to the Python that you're used to. The other disadvantage of using the larger diameter hose is that getting the siphon started is a little bit more challenging. You're either going to need a strong pair of lungs, or you're going to have to do something else. What I do is use this water pump to get the siphon started. I connect the hose and I run the pump for 2 or 3 seconds just to get the water flowing, and then I turn the pump off and disconnect the hose, and the siphon continues. If you're curious about how long it took me to remove the sand in this aquarium, my aquarium has a footprint of 60 inches by 18 inches, and so I have about 230 pounds of sand, and I was able to remove it all in less than 2 hours. So that's it for this video. See you next time.